What's up guys, RS186 here, and today we're going to be doing the Fremennik trials. To start the quest you need level 40 woodcutting, level 40 crafting, and level 25 fletching, and you must be able to defeat a level 69 enemy and must not be afraid of combat with any weapons or armor. And the items that you'll need to complete this quest is 5,250k coins, and a potato, onion, cabbage, raw shark, a knife, adamant axe, and a tinderbox, and some food. So to start this quest, go to Rellekka and talk to Brunt. Talk to Brunt the chieftain. Do you have any quests? Yes, I'm interested. I want to become a Freminnik. And that will start the quest. Now here's a list of all the people that you're going to have to get approval from the top being the first thing I'm going to do and the bottom being the last thing I'm going to do. And if you're watching this guide just to like find out how to do one part, you just click on whatever part you want. For the Manny the Reveler part, talk to Manny the Reveler. Yes. And then take this keg of beer off the table. Talk to him again. Yes. Then you're gonna drink and you're gonna lose. Alright, so you're gonna lose, and if you don't have a beer already, take a beer off the table, and you're gonna run to the poison salesman in Sears Village. Alright, the poison salesman is in the Sears pub, which this is the Sears pub, and here is the poison salesman. Fremennik Trials quest. Alright, after a lot of dialogue, yes. After you get the keg of beer, you're going to want to go to the council workman, which is right by the big wolf. Okay, here is the council workman, and you're going to use the beer on it. Make sure you don't drink it. Use it on him, and he will give you a strange object. So you can take that strange object, and you're going to come up here, back to Rellekka. Alright, so now we're at like the main area where you pretty much started the quest. So you can go on the right side of it and put the strange object. Wait, no. Yeah, you're going to use the tinderbox on the strange object and light it, and then you're going to put it into the pipe, which is located right here, and then you're gonna run into the pub, or I mean the town center, I guess, and grab another keg. Now use the low alcohol keg with the keg of beer, and now it will be a keg of beer, but it will have the low alcohol in it. And talk to Manny the Reveler again. Yes. You guys are just gonna be going back and forth drinking. Oh, never mind. Congratulations, you completed the Revelers challenge. So this is the first part of the quest. You have 1 vote, so let's go do the second one. Next up is Olaf the Bard. Olaf is somewhere around here. There he is. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna have to go outside of the city to a tree to chop it and make a like lyre thing, I guess. For this part, you do need a axe and a knife. Just follow this path out here. It's a little dirt path. It's gonna be right here. Which is over here. Yeah, it's right here. So cut the branch of the swaying tree. Use your knife on it, and it'll be an unstrung lyre. Okay. Now you're gonna want to go southeast to a troll named Lali, or Lali. Here he or she is. Other human. Alright. Now you're gonna have to go back to the pub in Rellekka and talk to Askeladdin. So I will meet you at the pub. Alright, when you're at the entrance of the pub, you'll find Askeladdin. And he will give you a pet rock. And for this part, make sure you have a potato, an onion, and a cabbage, which can be picked from this house over here. I'm pretty sure all of them can be picked from there. So now go back to Lolly, and I'll meet you there. Alright, so now once you're in this area again, you are going to go over to Lolly's stew and add the potato, the onion, the cabbage, and then finally the pet rock. And yeah, you talk to him again and he'll give you the fleece. So you're going to have to spin the golden fleece now, which the nearest available spinner is in Sears Village. Alright, so the flax spinning wheel's over here. Just use the golden fleece on it and you get the golden wool. And now that you have the golden wool and the unstrung lyre, use them on each other and you'll get the lyre. So next thing you want to do is go to the start of the village, like right in front of the gates where the 2 guards are posted up, and that's gonna start up the next part of this part, and I'll meet you there. Okay, now that you're back at the front area, just follow where I'm going. I told you to go to the front area so you could, like, that's a familiar place, everyone should know where that is. So just follow where I'm going, and we have to go to an altar and sacrifice a raw shark, I guess, and it will summon the spirit that will come out and enchant our lyre. So here it is, right over here, and you're gonna want to put the raw shark on the strange altar, and then this Foss Grimmin will come out and enchant the lyre for you. So after that, We're just gonna leave and go back to the pub. Alright, now that we're approaching the pub, we're not going to go directly into the pub, we're going to go to this side room. Okay, now get up on the stage, and it will position you, maybe not. Just like go up front and play the enchanted lyre. Alright, and now we have his vote. Next, we are going to do Sigmund the Merchant. And he is west of the pub in the marketplace, I believe. So where is this guy? There he is. Oh shoot. Alright. Yes. Now he's looking for a flower, and the flower is with the sailor, and he's northwest. This is gonna be this, I'll give you this if you do this for me. It's freaking annoying. And then once you get the final thing, you have to go all the way back. Now we have to go to the Bard to get a ballet ridden. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was like a ballet or a ballot. I don't know. Probably a ballet. And talk to Olaf. And now Olaf, he needs some new shoes, so we have to go pretty much back to the marketplace to a shoes shop right next to it, to the west of it, and ask her if she's kind enough to give us some shoes. But of course she's not kind enough to just give it to us. Where is she? Where the fuck is Yursa? Up there she is. Fucking camouflaged. Now this bitch wants her taxes reduced, so we have to go talk to the chieftain. See if we can make that happen. There we go. I didn't know Fremenniks had to pay taxes. Now if we go talk to the huntsman, make him reveal his little hunting ground that he likes to hunt at. Now this guy, he needs a balanced bowstring. I don't know if you can hear the mower in the back, but hopefully it's not that bad. Yeah, so you have to go north of the pub. And talk to Skullgrimmin. And he wants an exotic fish or like some rare fish. So we have to go talk to the fisherman, who's right over here. Merchant's trial. Now the fisherman wants a map of all the best fishing spots, I guess, from a guy named Swenson. Swenson the Navigator. And Swenson the Navigator should be over here. Now talk to Swenson. Now he wants the weather forecast from Pier the Seer. So I believe Pier the Seer is in this double house. Possibly. No, he's in front of it. Just walked right past him. And he needs some protection because he's going to be traveling, I guess. So you need to go talk to Thorvald, the warrior, who's up here. Right by Skullgrimmin. There he is. Now Thorvald will want you to talk to Manny the Reveller to get him at the champions table. Alright, so talk to him, and he will want a cocktail from this chick. Okay, so she wants ask Aladdin to stay out of the bar for 5K. Well, he's gonna charge 5K. I don't see how this little kid is fucking conning everyone, but I guess it just happens. So now you're going to have to go all the way back. Okay, next up is Siglai the Huntsman. And for this part, it's recommended that you have food and armor, pretty much a necessity, and a good weapon, because you'll be fighting a level 69 enemy. My favorite number, 69. What is the dragon? Or Draugen? Yes. Okay, basically for this part, you're going to get a Hunter's Talisman. And you're going to press locate on this Hunter's Talisman. That's going to tell you to go whichever way the Draugen is. So southwest would be this way. Because north, west, east. Yeah. And you're pretty much just going to keep locating it. And the Draugen is annoying and it fucking moves everywhere. So now it's northeast, so just keep on locating, going in that general direction, and eventually he will pop up. See, it's telling me to go northeast, so just keep going northeast until it tells you to go a different route or until he pops up. Now he's going northwest, so we're starting to corner. Oh shit. Alright, now he's going southwest, so we're definitely close to him. Definitely. Southwest. Oh, no, never mind. It said the Draugen moved, so southwest. Yes, you should basically know how to do this. Just keep going in the direction that it tells you to. See, like now it's telling me to go southeast, so I'm gonna go southeast, and I'm just activating my talisman as much as I can. Yeah, so moved elsewhere. It's still southeast. So I don't think you can go past this river. Pretty positive it can't. So if it says you go southeast and you hit the river, just keep going with the river. Oh, telling you to go southwest. Oh, southeast. Alright, so we're definitely close to it now. It says go. Is it seriously across the river? The fuck? God damn it. Alright. I will resume the video when I get here. Alright. So, I decided not to resume it when I get it. But it appears that the Draugen can spawn over here. As I said, I'm not 100% sure. I always thought that it didn't spawn over here, but I guess it does. Seems kind of silly that it would make you walk all the way around just to fight this little fuck. God, are you fucking kidding me? I'm moving this ladder. Alright, I'm gonna resume the video when I get to the other part of the land. Alright. Found the Draugen. So now we gotta murk this bitch for all he's worth. Because he done pissed me off. And he better not murk the fuck out of me, or I will flip shit. Fucking A. I'll resume when he's dead. Alright, and once you kill him, the Draugen's essence will be absorbed into your talisman. And that was a much harder fight than I thought. So just be aware of that. I'm only level 50. And that was kind of tough. And then again, I don't have Protect from Melee yet, so that's probably why. Alright, now we're approaching the huntsman dude. And you will get his vote. Alright, now we're gonna go do Swenson the Navigator. And this should be a pretty short part. Just follow closely how I'm doing it. Because there's like this is pretty much a puzzle. You have to go the direction like his name spells out. Like S is south, W is E. Oh shit. W is west, E is east, so on. It spells out Swenson. So yeah, just follow the way I'm going. So go down the trap door. Wait, no. Oh, yeah, never mind. That's where you come up. Go down the ladder. Okay, so first letter of his name is S, so it's Swen. S W Swe. Swe east. Swen, so N is north. Swens, so S is south. E Swe Swenny east. Is that way. And then Swenson for the last N is north. And then climb up the ladder. Talk to him. He's gonna automatically talk to you, but if you mess up, just talk to him again. And there's his vote. Really easy. So now let's go to Pier the Seer. And Pier the Seer. Alright. So just go through all this little talking shit.
Wait,
and say yes.
How come you said balls and you said nipples?
Yes. Alright, to solve the riddle, it's pretty easy. The possible things that it could be is fire, life, mage, mind, time, tree, or wind. And to do it, you read the riddle. And okay, it's easy if you pull up like a text document. So my first is in mage, but not in wizard. So that means you need to look for letters that are in mage, but not in wizard. And so that would be M, G, E, because there's an A and an A. So now let's look at my second is in goblin and also in lizard. So there's an L in goblin and there's an L in lizard, and there's an I, and it looks like it's about it. So my third is in night, but not in day. So there's really nothing. Well, at least I don't think there is. And then my last is in fields, but not in hay. Oh shit! My third is night, so night is like the whole word for the third one. My last is in fields, but not in hay. It's fields, I guess. Alright, so mage. So let's look at all our possible answers. So there's fire, obviously not fire. Life, not life. Mage, M, A, no. Mind, M, I, N, D. So it's mind. You see how I just did that? Hopefully you did. Solve the riddle. Let's see if it's mind. And then the last would be D. And that solves the riddle. So now you can go in and go upstairs and search this cupboard. And then use the bucket with the tap. Search for another bucket. Alright, and then use this full bucket on the drain. I don't know why the hell you do that, but then search the chest. You get a jug. Use the jug on the tap. And then you get a full jug. And search the chest again and get another jug. Use the full jug on a bucket. You get 3/5 of a bucket. Use another jug on the tap. Get a full jug. Use it on the bucket. Then you get 1/3 of a jug. Put the 1/3 jug in the empty bucket. And you'll get 1/5 of a bucket. Now fill up the jug again. Use the full jug on the 1/5 full bucket. Get a 4/5 full bucket, and you'll have a full bucket. Use the 4/5 bucket on the chest over here. You get a vase. Now, study this unicorn's head. You get an old red disc. And then search the bull, study the bull's head. And get a wooden disc. Now search the bookcase. And get a red herring. And then cook the red herring to get sticky red goop. Now use the goop on the wooden thing. Now go down this ladder. Use the old red discs on the mural. Get a Voss lid. Climb up the ladder. Use the Voss, the cooking range. No, never mind. Use the Voss with the tap. Now use the Voss lid with the Voss of water. Now use the Voss with the frozen table. And then somehow get a fucking frozen key. Now use the frozen key on the cooking range. And somehow you get a freaking key. Then go downstairs, use the key on the door. Talk to Pier the Seer, or he'll talk to you. Then you get his vote. Now it's time for the hard part. Enjoy herring for all that bullshit you had to do. Alright, now it's time for the hard part of the quest, which is fighting what's his face, the dude that heals himself, and without food or armor. I mean with food, but without armor or a weapon. So what you want to do is you want to go to a bank and get some sharks, some super attacks and super strengths and super defense if you think that you need it. And it's highly recommended that you have protect from melee, which I don't, so I'm going to try and do it without it. So basically go bank and get your supplies. Alright, so now that you're back in the Rellekka with your supplies, you're going to go right north of the pub and talk to Thorvald the Warrior. Yes. Alright, now once you're ready, climb down the ladder. And no, I said climb down, not climb up. Okay, so now that you're here, go over here, and he should spawn somewhere around here. Oh, there he is. Koschei. It's not my opponent, I guess. Oh, there's my opponent. Drink, 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 and then attack. Who the fuck is this then? So just yeah, I highly recommend getting super attacks and super strengths. Highly recommend it. I'm pooning. I'm pooning. Yeah, so damn, what the fuck was that? Alright, whatever. If you have 43 prayer, what I suggest is flicking your prayer whenever he attacks you, and that seems to work really well. I'd be pretty boned if I actually killed him, like, and got the Fremennik blade. But I doubt that's gonna happen. Yeah, this lag is good. Come on. Seems like that one defense point makes the difference. But now we should fight for real. Hopefully this is the last one. Oh shit. I'm getting murked. Alright, I'm gonna run and eat. Strategy. We need defense. Strength. And attack. Alright, run again. And we fight. I wonder if I could flinch this bastard. Oh, please tell me you can. Oh, never mind. What if you guys want to eat? Watch. Oh, there we go. And now you can just let him kill you. Unless you're a beast and you want to, like, try and win this. There's no point. If you just let yourself die, you pass it. Sucking my own dick. Alright, and that should have been the last vote. Now we go to Brunt. And we pass the quest. 3 quest points, 2.8k XP in strength, defense, attack, hit points, fishing, thieving, agility, crafting, fletching, and woodcutting. My name is Darlor. It's pretty fucking gay. I like my name in the EOC version. Not bad, not bad. Sweet. Alright guys, well I hope this guide helped you. Pretty long quest, some annoying parts, some easy parts. So I hope you guys go through this quest and do it well. See you later.